Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Mrs. Like, aka Like Pro Max. And today I'm going to talk about why you are still broke. Now, when I say broke, most guys are going to come and say, Mrs. Like, I talking about brokenness versus Aliko Dangote's richness. Because looking at your bros, you're not like, okay, Aliko Dangote money. No. I'm speaking to the average hustling guys like me and you out there who you would see that there are some guys who don't even know where their next rent is going to come from. That's the type of broke I'm talking about here. You see that some guys who don't have a savings to fall back on when he read. That's kind of brokenness I'm talking about here, guys. But with that being said, before we get into why you are still broke, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, guys. MNMGA, make Nigerian Men Great Again. Number one, why are you still broke? Because you are too comfortable. Now, you see, there are a lot of guys out there who are earning the amount of salary, 50, 150, 170k per month in Nigeria. And what happens is you get quite comfortable. You're not worried about what tomorrow brings. Because you believe, say, next month you go collect salary once again and everywhere go do alright for that period. You have to stop this attitude, guys. You have to stop that attitude. And see, there's a problem I have with guys like that is they are the ones who tend to be optimistic. See, I believe more in pessimism than optimism. Sad and funny to say, but it's best when you are afraid of what tomorrow holds versus what you have right now. The optimist just takes a chill, sits back and says, oh well, everything will do alright last, we'll go do alright. Again, last, we'll go do alright. But the pessimist is saying, no, irrespective of what I have right now, I am not comfortable. I want to do more because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Pessimism over optimism. Listen, guys, to the second reason why you're still broke is because you have a deadweight you're carrying along with you. What am I saying? A deadweight could be a friend. A deadweight could be a partner. First of all, a deadweight could be a friend who comes around just to waste your time. So many of you guys out there have so many friends. This guy and my guy, this guy and my guy, this guy and my guy, that you don't even know how you became guys with them. You don't know how you guys became friends in the first place. But now your guy, these guys you're carrying along with you who are always around to call you to go and chill, party flex and shayo jaye, they have no plan for you. You guys have never sat down together to talk about one important idea. The kind of people you move around will determine the kind of person you're going to be. You have to surround yourself with people who inspire you. And if you cannot find those type of people, then don't even have anybody around you at all. Most of you cannot do without friends. Friends sometimes are a deadweight. Friends are lovely. I've met friends who have really taught me a lot over time. And I appreciate them for that. But I've also met friends who I realized were a waste of time. And I cut them off at that point. Friends could be a deadweight. And then the second one, which I'm sorry, but I have to say, partners could be a deadweight. Most of you guys have girlfriends who only come around when it's time to go to the cinema. Most of you only have girlfriends who come around when it's time to go to the spa. Most of you have girlfriends who come around when it's time to go to the restaurant, to go travel. That's when they show up. What impact have they made in your life? Sit down and ask yourself, this my babe. Waiting she don't do for me when don't help me. I know, don't count that time she borrowed you some money when you're there to go and settle something. That's what I'm talking about. What major impact has she done in your life? Now, I'm not going to totally write off all girls. I've been with ladies who have been very helpful, inspiring, and maybe, would I say, brilliant. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Brilliant that could give me ideas that could help me. But for one or two reasons, we couldn't work out. But you ask yourself, this is your girlfriend around, waiting she don't do for you. The reason why you're probably still broke is because you have a deadweight you're carrying along with you. Number three, you are not investing. See, I'll tell you guys, a piece of your savings, a piece of your income, rather, should go to savings and investment. Even if it's 1k a month, trust me, it goes a long way. I'll tell you a little story. You know, some time ago, I was doing all this little to put money into this stuff, leave them for there, those kind of long fixed deposit stuff that a friend taught me. A funny idea, my fixed deposit that I learned about was from a friend, good friends. But then I was doing that fixed deposit stuff, and then I left it there for a while. Turns out that the next day that came for me to pay my rent, at that point in time, I wasn't really planned for it. Like, you know, say, months could just be wrong, you know, the reason I'm, until I say, next month my rent will expire. Bam, it met me like that. The fixed deposit was what came true, and I settled the rent. Listen, guys, you have to start taking a piece of your income and putting it into savings, putting it into investments, because it's going to be for the long run. It's going to help you in the long run because you never know when you need it. I believe for investment, you should tend to look for the long term. You know, grow your investment over time. Don't think that I'm going to put this money now, then sharp next week I will cash them out. That is why most people feel like they lost. Okay? If you're investing over a long term on a certain periodic time frame, you would begin to see the appreciation of the money you're putting in there. But most guys say, I fit to invest sharp, make money now. Baba, na Ponzi scheme you define, and I don't advise that. So guys, think about it. A portion of your income should be going to your investment or savings, but most of you guys don't do that, and that is why you are still broke. Number 4, which is very important to me, is you live beyond your means. See, there's one thing I tell all my friends. I said, no be to go buy motor. Nah, if you buy the motor, you go fit maintain am. The lifestyle many people live is beyond what they can afford. So they try or tend to get into debt in order to keep up with the lifestyle. Now, when they get into debts in order to keep up with that lifestyle, their income goes to servicing those debts. So why would you be broke? Because you're living beyond your means. Guys need to, as they say, cut your coat according to your cloak. I don't know how they talk, but you get me. Don't go they do pass yourself, and that's just what it is. Number 5, which is almost like investment. You ignore savings and thrive on your next source of income. Savings, just like I said in investment, it's almost the same thing. But for investment, I say think long term, that you might not be to easily reach that money. But for savings, think short term, that it can come in as a form of emergency to rescue you when you need it. It's always there waiting for you. So most of you ignore savings and thrive on your next salary. That is why you're probably still broke. And the final reason why I feel many guys are still broke, because video is getting long now, is you are not searching for the next source of income. I know many guys who do their regular 9-to-5 job as lawyers, go to office, go court, go house, collect salary. But there are many guys who also have other side income. The problem is most of you try to set up a side income which fails, which is understandable, but that should not be a reason why you should give up. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'll put in here that this video is sponsored by myself, my Slide Promax crypto group on Telegram. Guys, join this group over here, guys. We share crypto signals and updates. And I'm also creating a new Telegram group as well. That's going to be dedicated to teaching guys a lot of different stuff, copywriting, YouTube scripting, forex trading, and whatnot, cybersecurity, and a whole lot. So guys, don't just rely on that your source of income. Think about the next side income you're going to make. And that's how it could save you from going broke. I remember what I said. When I say broke, I'm not talking about Dangote's richness versus your brokenness. I'm saying about the average hustler who needs to be assured that his next 2 months, 3 months is safe. Even 1 year, 2 years or longer is safe. Well, that being said, let me know what you think about this video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. It is what it is. I'm out.